Good morning, and thank you to Chris for giving me this opportunity to speak to you this morning as part of your service. My name's Paul Bradbury. I'm from Poole Missional Communities based down in Old Town, part of Poole. Thank you as always for your support in prayer and finance for what we're trying to do in exploring new ways of being church for a changing culture. Just briefly where we're at as Poole Missional Communities, obviously the lockdown's been difficult in terms of what many of us are trying to do. There's a number of us as lead pioneers working within Poole Missional Communities now, including myself and my wife Emily, and the community of Reconnect and Space for Life, but also John Good, who's working as a pioneer in new housing in Lower Hamworthy. And he was to start a water sports library this season. I was going to launch that literally just as lockdown happened. So that's been tough for him. The water sports library was enabling people to share water sports resources, and there would be a hub where people would come together to build community through that. Great idea, really creative idea. So he's hoping to get that going now as lockdown is released. So it'd be great to pray for him in that. And Lucy Bolster, who is with her family on Towlin Moor and doing a great job of helping people connect and build community, and providing at the moment, a degree of pastoral support for people who are isolated in that community. And we have also developed a resource for people wanting to start missional communities. We started a pilot for that in February, and we had 19 teams from across the country of all sorts of denominations using this tool, this training tool that we developed. And again, that's being put on hold because of the situation that we're in. Although one or two of that continue to do it online, most have decided to wait until lockdown finishes. So lots of things, as for many of us, are just having to wait until things begin to get back to some sort of normality, although I think that will be a very different normal to the one that we know. So I'm going to read, I understand you've been doing this whole series on Revelation, and so thank you, Chris, for giving me such a challenging passage from this extraordinary but complex and difficult book. And we're going to read from chapter 14, which has some very powerful, very violent imagery in it. So stay with us as we explore that, this bit of revelation that's written out of a time of great trial, persecution and violence for the Christian church. So chapter 14 of Revelation.